We're gonna cut open. We're gonna open up the skin. We're gonna dig out the guts on the inside, and then we're gonna mix it up there. We're gonna put it all back inside. That's just the way it is. All right, 4,000 different kinds of potatoes. The flowers of a potato are very pretty. So open up your handouts. You will see on this back page. Now, the flower of a potato is actually very, very pretty. It's a very beautiful purple color. And if you've ever seen it, you can think, wow, that's very pretty. And it is. A potato that has something so ugly at the very top has something so pretty. A beautiful purple color. It's true. Of course, you got the parts of the plant. You got the leaves part of the plant. Why did plants need leaves? To get water? Anybody else know? There's a process called photosynthesis, right? Where the leaves stretch out like this and they try to catch the sun. And then what that does is that helps to give it some food and nutrients from the sun, right? It helps it grow. If a plant doesn't have sunlight, it dies. Most of them. Down here, you have the root system, the roots. That's where they get the water, okay? These are like a bunch of little straws inside the ground where they go, they suck up all that water, and they go up in here, okay? This is the middle part, anybody know what that is? The middle part, what? No, not the root. The middle part right here. Starts with an S. Yeah, you didn't read your name. Stem, yeah. It is a stem, right? It's like a big straw also. Now, if you look, the potatoes are below ground. So whenever you get potatoes, they're underneath the ground. You gotta pull them up out of the ground, which they're very dirty. You pull them up out of the ground, and then you clean it, and then you can eat it. So did you guys know that? Maybe they were from underneath the ground. 1, 2, 3. Are you making it? Are you making it? You do? Different parts. Are these important? Now, this looks like a root. It is kind of a root, but it's this big white thing that's just hanging out. Whenever you pull up the plant, it looks like a piece of the stem that's very white, it's very thick, and you pull it out, it's called the stolon. Do we care? No, we don't really care. What's important is that this comes from a plant, and that it comes from underground. Okay? Questions about that? What is this part called? What's the little denture in here? Eye, right? Here's something interesting. You can live your whole life on just eating potatoes and milk. You know, like our bodies need a lot of nutrients, right, to survive. If we don't have the nutrients, we can die. But just the potato is almost perfect. It can almost give us all of our nutrients except for vitamins A and D, which we got to get from milk, right? From animals. But this can almost give us everything we need to eat. It's super cool. So if I had this and then I put a little bit of milk or butter on it, then I can eat this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I'll never have to worry about eating again. Because this is exactly what we need. This and milk is what we need for our bodies. Anybody know that? Do you know that? Yeah, I get hungry. But it doesn't mean I won't be hungry. It just means I'll be hungry, but I'll be really thin. But I can still be alive. It will still give me what I need to be alive. Fun stuff to eat. Potato chips. Potato chips are fun to eat, but they're not good for your body. Why are potato chips not good for your body? Oh, because what? Because it burps. It goes burp. It burns. Burns, right? It burns? No. Really? Alright. What's a track? It's oily. Usually the oil in potato chips is not good for your body. Okay? gotta watch out for all that bad oil going into your body because that's not good for you. That's why potato chips are not that good for your body. You should not eat that many. Okay. Let's see. What else we got here? This is our recipe. We're not gonna worry about that. Oh, more potato facts. Potato facts. Something good. Potatoes are vegetables. We all knew that. Potatoes are like rice. They give us the same kind of nutrients as rice. Like rice, wheat, corn, and potatoes are the biggest things that are made in the world. So throughout the world, that's the most food. That's what people make the most. Corn, potatoes, wheat, and rice. Pretty cool. The word potato comes from the Spanish word patata. You say potato, I say potato. Potato plants are pollinated by insects such as bumblebees. Well, whenever it's just like the bee will fly around and it'll land on the plant and then it'll go to another plant and then it'll put the stuff from this plant to this plant and it'll make this plant grow. And then that's how they grow, from bumblebees. There are thousands of different potatoes. I said there are 4,000 different kinds of potatoes. And China is the leading producer of potatoes. So right now, China makes more potatoes than any other country in the world. That's a lot of potatoes, or patatas. Let's see. French fries contain a lot of fat, so don't eat that many French fries. It's got a lot of fat in it. Potatoes are usually served hot, but sometimes cold. Duh. Although it shares the same name, the sweet potato is a root vegetable, blah, blah, blah. It's not important. Potatoes are sometimes called spuds. That's important. You will hear these called spuds sometimes. Why? I don't know. Probably because whenever they were dug up with a tool that looks kind of like this, and you dig it in, and you dig it up in the ground, and then you pull it out, and that's a spade. So maybe a spade, and then that's where you get the spud. Maybe. Do I know? I don't know. Okay. Questions?